Coach Lee with myexpatcoach.com, and today in this video I'm going to talk to you about a question that I received, which is no contact a game? That is applying the no contact rule to get your ex back, or at least in response to a breakup, a game or a manipulation tactic? And the answer is that no, it's not. And I'm going to explain why it's not, and yet why it's so effective to get your ex back. Please take a moment and subscribe to my channel so that you can see other videos that I have and be notified when I have a new video that comes up. And that button should be down on your screen on YouTube here, or if you're on another outlet, there should be a subscribe or follow button. Please subscribe to my channel and you can be updated when I have new content. If you want to schedule a coaching call with me, visit myexpatcoach.com, and there's information there on how to do that. Now, is no contact a game? No, it's not, because let me give you a quick example. If someone is in a room with you and the two of you are having a very heated discussion and they have had enough and they just go into the other room, close the door, and you come running after them and you just beat on the door and demand to be let in, and you yell and you fuss, maybe you beg and you plead, do you think that you are having a positive interaction with them or negative? And do you think that they're going to let you in? Now maybe they will, but do you think they want to, or do you think they're just doing it so you will shut up? That's not a positive interaction, and that's not how a mature person handles a situation. Wisdom, maturity, and dignity says that in that situation, you let that person have the time that they need and the space, and when they are ready, they will come back out and they will interact with you again. And yet, when broken up with, for some reason, so many of us react just the opposite. We chase after them, we demand they talk to us, we demand they let us back in their life, we try to force our way back in. And that is not the way to handle it. That's not the way that you would handle it if someone went into a room and closed the door. You would think, you know, this person needs space. This person needs time to reflect, to calm down, to just be by themselves. That's a very normal thing. It's a very natural thing. And in that situation, it would make perfect sense to us. And so what I'm telling you is that when someone breaks up with you, your ex, and that's what they are right now, has broken up with you, your response should be similar to the person who goes into a room and closes the door. They need space. They don't need you beating on the door, insisting you let them in. They just need to be without you for a time. A lot of times, a lot of situations, it is temporary. And so you respond in a way that leaves the door open for them to come back to you. Whereas if you go and you beat the door down, yelling, demanding they let you in, wanting to talk about it right then when they're not ready, what happens? Anger, fights, crying. It's not a good thing. And you probably put some bad space between you and this person, some distance where they don't feel close to you. Instead, you give them their time, as long as it takes until they come out of the room. One other thing that I want you to consider is that if you allow this person to have their space and give them that time, they recognize that. And so they know that they can come back to you even if they're unsure. And that's a big key, because we're never 100% sure in a relationship, right? Be honest. Let's say it's 90%, 99%. There are days in any relationship where you might doubt, where you might want to be alone yourself, or you might want to go on home, or you just don't want to go out. So a breakup is certainly the same way. So many times one person will break up with another when they're only 51% sure. They still have the majority, but a very slim majority of themselves wanting the breakup. And that's where, if you can show that person that you can give them their space when they need it, that you're not going to come to the room and bang on the door, then they know when they feel like they want to see you again, that they do not risk you chasing them down, beating the door, trying to force your way back in their lives should they leave again. In other words, if your ex decides, you know, we should get back together. That you and your ex made a good couple, and they think, I want us to get back together. But then it crosses their minds, oh, but they responded to the breakup with begging, pleading, and they constantly bugged me. They texted me, they called, they showed up to my house. They showed up to where I work. They would not leave me alone. They wouldn't give me my space. So that means if I do get back together with them and it doesn't work out, I have to put up with that again. You don't want your ex thinking that. That's why it's so important to demonstrate to someone that you can give them space, that you can be patient, that you can allow them the time that they need. They will recognize it in you, they will appreciate it, and they will oftentimes consider coming back and will, because you did not put that hurdle between you and getting back together with them. You made it to where they knew they could come back without worrying that if they did leave again, you would freak out. And that's how we should love too. The person who you love, who you're in a relationship with, should feel free. They should feel free when they're with you, not trapped. People who are trapped want to escape. People who are free don't have anything to escape from. So it is so important that you love people in such a way that they feel free. And that is not a direct quote from me. I believe that that's a spiritualist or a monk from the past who said that. But it's a brilliant statement. Love people in such a way that they feel free. And so when you have been dumped, the loving response is to give that person freedom and space and time until they're ready to see you again. And then, hopefully, the two of you can get back together. You will be far more attractive in their eyes if you do that than if you run after them and beat on the door demanding they let you in. Do not try to force yourself back into someone's life who has asked that you back out. It never works, at least long term, and not in the way that you want to, because you don't want your ex to come back because they're annoyed and they're trying to give themselves a break from the annoyance. That would be a very temporary relationship and they would resent you. So that's why no contact is not a game. No contact is a mature, dignified, adult, wise response to a breakup from people who are used to healthy relationships and human interaction. If you want to schedule a coaching call with me, I can help you put together a plan to get your ex back, because sometimes the circumstances and details need you to do some different things. And sometimes people need encouragement. Is no contact the right thing for me? How long do I do it? You can schedule a coaching call with me at myexbackcoach.com. That's myexbackcoach.com. Also, subscribe to my channel, and if this video helped you in any way, please like it below and share. Thank you for watching. This has been Coach Lee with myexbackcoach.com.